Anyone remember Gran Turismo? One of the best racing games of all time, exclusive to the PlayStation? Well, it is a favorite, including mine. Even though it might not be arcadey for most people, it's still hell fun. And it does have an arcade mode, even though you are limited to a few cars. But this is the best simulation that you can find. Except, if you read the title of this video, we're not going to be reviewing this today. Because we're going to be looking at a bootleg version of it called Super Trucks Racing. Now I know what some of y'all may be thinking. How is this a ripoff of Gran Turismo? Well, I'll tell you. Sometime around the PS1 era in the 90s, a game company by the name XS Games put out various types of games made to be sold in a bargain bin. Or as we like to call these type of games, shovelware, which are low quality games made to be bought at a low price to unsuspecting customers to be given to children who would rather go back through the slave trade than to know that they are suffering through a $20 price tag. Because at least slaves suffered without having to be paying for them. And so, this brings us to today's episode where we're going to be looking at Super Trucks Racing. Now this is an American company. In Europe you might know a company known as Phoenix Games. I don't live in Europe. You might know Phoenix Games as making the rip-off Disney games such as Peter Pan, Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys, as well as Dalmatians 3. So let's take a look at an American company, because this game is made by the company right there, XS Games. And like I said, this is of course a simulation game. If that simulation was instead of a racing sim, it's a simulation for a crash dummy test site. Because all you do is crash. Dear fucking God. All you do is crash, crash, and crash some more. Trying to make a sharp turn, there's cars in the way. No cars in the way, there's a wall in the way. If you take damage, your car performs less. And you know what other games does that? Gran Turismo. Except you cannot power slide to make sharp turns. You have to hit the circle button and slowly move around to turn. Does that sound fun? No, it doesn't. You also can't upgrade your car, so what's the point of it being a simulation? And why? Dear God, why is it fucking trucks racing? Who asked for this? Was it you? Oh, well, I'm sorry I raised my voice to you. Anyway, to be fair, the music is decent, but that is all that this game has going for it. The stock sounds, the racing is very poor, you can't control them. Why would you want this? Cause all the tracks are the same, and you would rather just play big rigs. I mean, what else can I say here? All I can say is it's bad. This was made to be in a bargain bin. It's made to be terrible. This doesn't get a grade. It's an F. Don't buy it! Anyways, I hope this video has been found helpful for you. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the uploads. And also check out my Patreon down below so you can support this channel. All donations will go into making these videos. Until then, cat getting in front of the camera. Until then, I'll holler at y'all later. Don't go in front of the camera, okay? Go lay down.